Hey there. Today we are out in the desert getting ready to shoot my 6.5 Creedmoor. This is the gun we did a trigger adjustment to. It's clear, not loaded. It comes with a really stiff trigger, so in the last video I made we adjusted the tension on the trigger, lubed it up, put a little spacer in there so we don't have much play. And we're gonna see if those adjustments helped. It's gonna help me be a little more accurate. Last time I shot it, this was at 300 yards. I sighted it in at about 28 yards and then shot it out to 300, and this is the group we got. So we'll be shooting it at about 100 yards today because I'm at a different range. We don't have quite as much space. And we're just going to see if I can get some decent groups with it. Try the trigger, make sure that it works good, and have some fun. Alright, so we went out, we set up our target. It actually ended up being about 150 yards, 160. So yeah, it'll be a little high at that point. We're going to be shooting this Hornady match ammo. 140 grain is the same that I'm going to use for hunting. So we'll shoot this match stuff. The gun shop was out of stock, surprisingly. Well, not surprisingly, but we went to the ranch store and they had some in stock. So we'll load that up and we're going to be shooting off the back of the truck here. Alright, so we're set up, ready to shoot. Kind of give you an idea what the sight picture is going to look like. Right in there, this is just a 3x9 scope. Sorry, it's not focusing super well. There we go. It's just a 3x9 scope that came with it. Got my pups with me today, so we're going to make sure they behave. And we'll send a couple rounds, see how it goes. Round loaded, safety on. Turn that power up. Back. I know it's going to shoot a few inches high at this range because it's zeroed for longer distance. So we'll see how it goes. I'll aim at the bottom edge of the target, see if it hits. Ruby back. Alright, safety off. Shot 2. I think I'm breathing right. Sit. Thank you. Alright, last shot, and then we'll go check it out. Yeah, that trigger is better. The trigger is better. It still is a little surprising to me. It still has more resistance than I would like. But it's a little crisper, there's not quite as much pressure you have to put down on it. Oh, I forgot my ear pro. Don't forget your ear pro when you're shooting. This left ear is ringing from it bouncing out of the bed of the truck. Let's go check our shots. Alright, so first group, not that great. 2 were kind of in the ballpark. I knew they'd be high. But 1 was way out there. I must have pulled the shot and they were all a little bit to the left, and so I might dial that in here in a minute, but I'm going to shoot one more group and get a better reading.
You want my air pro this time? Oh, blast my eardrums out, thank goodness. Alright, range is hot. Not that anybody cares, I'm the only one here. Alright, dial this baby in. Get some back. Thank you.
Okay, here we go, round 2. Hey, back. Sorry, they're hunting dogs, so they like to chase the bullets. I'm trying to break them of it, but it's a little hard when you're by yourself. Alright, last one. Those 2 shots felt pretty good. I'll see if third time's the charm or not. Alright. Sweet. Let's go check it out. Alright, let's go. Yeah, much better group. So I was aiming at this down here, just so I had a definitive aim point. And those 2 shots are great. Still pulled that one, which that's the shooter's fault, not the trigger. But I'd say that definitely helped increase my accuracy. We'll do one more grouping and call it a day. Well, we got some bovine here. They're supposed to be off their ranges by this time of year. Ruby, leave it. So I'll have to watch out for them, I guess. So I think those last 2, or the first 2 shots of my last set, I think were pretty great. I'm always worried about my third one. I'll get a little impatient. But, oh man, looks like we got Bessie over here. Alright, get! Hey, come on! Come on! Ruby! He was just interested in the dogs. Come on, go. Pool noodle. Come on, up, up, up. Come on, go. Now that one felt okay, not great. Yeah. Been a couple times I haven't seated the magazine fully, and it hasn't chambered around when I've worked the action. Jets and Ruby, back. Come on. Thank you. Hey. Hey, get back here. Oh, damn it. Try this one more time. Okay. 3 times the charm. Man, I'm glad I'm not the only one who gets tired out trucking all the way out here. Here's the last group. So we had 2 a little bit to the right. Elevation's pretty good. And then, or sorry, 2 a bit to the left and 1 to the right. I think this might have been my first shot. I didn't feel really great about that. I'm going to bump my scope over a couple clicks. Just because I have had some pretty consistently hitting to the left. And then my group at 300, here, and here, they are all to the left as well. So I'm going to bump that scope over just a hair. And yeah, I think we'll call it good. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with that trigger, how it turned out. It does feel better. It's a little crisper. You don't have to just keep, it's not quite as long of a trigger pull, you know, if you're just putting gradual pressure on your trigger like, you know, most of us do. It just doesn't take as long to get your shot off, and it feels pretty good. So, I don't know if it helped my accuracy. I mean, I feel like that's a decent group. So the purpose of this rifle is to hunt with it. And so that's why I zeroed it the way that I did. So basically anything between, you know, 0 and about 350 yards, we can just point it right out there and, you know, shoot and still hit the animal. And so here we're at about 150 yards and we're shooting 3 or 4 inches high, you know, which is still within the vital range. And then out past 300, you know, 350, 380, it's starting to drop a lot quicker, but you should still be, you know, within about 4 or 5 inches low. So I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. And thanks for joining us. Catch you next time.